Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. My dear brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, our topic is about believing in angels. And subhanallah, one cannot ignore the environment and the cloud of smoke that we have above our heads in Northern California in what is known to be the Bay Area. It's really like either witnessing the signs of the Day of Judgment or almost witnessing the Day of Judgment itself. Subhanallah, as I said last khutbah al-Jum'ah, I feel like I'm living in the days of Musa alayhi salam, the days of Isa alayhi salam, the days of Nuh alayhi salam. Within my lifetime, I feel like I have witnessed the tsunami, which killed 250,000 people. Probably the population of humanity at the time of Nuh was barely 250,000 people, if any. We've witnessed the tsunamis, we've witnessed the earthquakes that hit Japan, we've witnessed earthquakes that hit Turkey, Iran, and even the Bay Area in San Francisco. We've witnessed tornadoes that have wiped out cities and states. We are still witnessing that. And now we're witnessing the fires, 500 fires in different locations. And then the fires are so big that the ash is going up in the sky and falling into the heads of the people. Really so many events back to back. And this is not to mention the virus of COVID-19 and everything that we are battling with. So, if this does not wake up a person to say, what have I been doing wrong? What have we all been doing wrong? And how can we make it right? Subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran talks about the angels on the Day of Judgment, that they will come like clouds on the top of the heads of the people. في ظلل كالغمام, like clouds, these clouds are coming from the sky, looks like clouds full of rain. The angels will come on the Day of Judgment. And those angels will come in lines. وَجَاءَ رَبُّكَ وَالْمَلَكُ صَفًّا صَفًّا. And those angels will hand the book with the right hand to the right hand of the believer. And behind the back, on the left side of the non-believer and the wrongdoer. And then the angels will be there making dua for the believers on the Day of Judgment, that they would enter, subhanallah, that they would enter paradise, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would save them, would save the believers. As we mentioned before, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about, in the Quran, how, on the Day of Judgment, the believers and the angels will be defending the believers, and that the believers will enter Jannah in delegates, in groups, instead of entering Jannah individually. That's why we try to work in teamwork, so that we enter Jannah in teamwork. So that's the whole, subhanallah, point. I would say each one of us has to make tawbah every morning, and subhanallah, each one of us has to basically make istighfar every day for 100 times at least. And each one of us has to focus in his prayer or her prayers, and this is not the time that we argue and hate one another and divide, but this is the time that we unite and to do something good in service of humanity. May Allah Azza wa Jal inspire us to do good. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. And may Allah make us from those that when things are going bad, they do good. Inshallah Rabbil Alameen. And may Allah make us from those who love angels and angels love them. This is a moment of reflection. We make dua for those whom their house is burned down, and many of them don't have insurance. But inshallah they have Allah. We make dua for the people who lost their income, lost their homes, and maybe some lost their lives or their loved ones. So this is not an easy task, nor it's an easy test by any stretch of the imagination. And it's at these times that we need our faith the most, inshallah. May Allah reward you, my dear brothers and sisters, and inshallah you keep on making dua for each other and for myself, and I make dua for you. And inshallah Allah keep us on the truth and make us agents of good, agents of enlightenment, agents of justice, and agents of mercy. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen.